What the heck is that? Well, that's just a little obscure. Hey, you're watching Volgor's videos. This is a update on my Subaru 1986 Super GL, aka Elmer. Here on the odometer, I've got 206,760 miles, and 53 on the tripometer. On the gas gauge, it has like about a gallon left. I don't know if you can see, but let's see. Glare. Oh, you can't see it now, but before the low gas light was on, but now you can't see it. Oh well. Let me show you some updates to the car. Starting with this little doohickey right here. This is very awesome. My friend Michael helped me out with it. Watch this. Hear that? Pop the hood. Look at that. I don't know if you can see, but that electric fan never worked when I got it. And it was hooked up before, but just whatever sensor or however it was hooked up before, it never came on. So if I was, trolleying around the field or just sitting in one spot, or in the drive-through, or stop and go traffic, it would get pretty hot. It would never smoke, which is definitely a good thing. But let me tell you what, going up some hills, some steep hills that aren't designed for an little old Subaru, this thing would sweat and it would smell like burning oil, and it wasn't a pretty thing, pretty sight or pretty smell or whatever. It wasn't good. So yeah, I still have to manually turn it on, but whatever. It's there. It works, and this switch right here is out of an 80s Hoover vacuum cleaner, and the switch, the terminals are on the back side, so it's hard to, that's the best way I can get to sit in there. Screwing a hole in there with a screwdriver and a soldering iron, and just having it set like that. Otherwise the terminals get stuck right here, and if I had it set and so the switch was pointing this way, towards out, then the terminals would rub against here and there'd be nothing to hold it up. So it looks goofy, but it's operational. It works. And check this out. Horn works, finally. Took the horns off the car out back. And when I was getting my stereo worked on, by the way, my friend Michael did that too. I helped. So I can have a little credit. But now if you put it in low range, there's 4-wheel drive, and there's right there, as you can see right there, low range. That thing never worked when I got it. When I first test drove it, I thought, that's kind of funny. There's no light to tell you you're in low range, but whatever, it does tell you're in 4-wheel drive, so there's no confusion there. So I got over it and I thought, well, maybe there's no light. But then later I got a book from my friend Subaru last year, or it was about my birthday time, around there, so it was about January. He gave me the book and I was reading it. I read it front to back, like the back of my hand. I don't know what else, and I was accused there. I read it, thoroughly, because I'm obsessed with owner's manuals, especially things I own. And it says right there it's supposed to be a light, but it never came on. I got over it. But right there's a switch, and when it flips up, the switch goes down and makes contact, or goes up, whatever goes up, and it just got worn out, so Michael bent it, and hey Scarlett, hey, how's it going? I made it work, so awesome. Another update right there. Move my duck out of the way. I soldered on the clock out of Michael's car and it works. Time is wrong. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5. It's gonna take some time. 40. 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And we'll see if that keeps time. But for now, it works. I don't have the wires taped off. They're just soldered. They can cross, but whatever. It's working now. Put my duck back. Alright, and when we were taking all the console stuff out for the stereo, found this pen, this Uniball pen, behind the dash. I have no idea, or behind here. I have no idea how it got back there. Whatever, free pen works. Watch this. Let's see, paper. Yep, works. And let's see, other updates with the car. Let's see if you can spot the next one. Okay. If you don't notice this, then you haven't been following, or you're asleep. Notice how there's a tow hitch missing. Notice how there's a gap, a 4-inch gap sitting right here. Notice how I can sit on my bumper now without it falling off. Yes. I walked in the house, came back out, and Michael had replaced my bumper. We had a parts car back, and then I noticed how when he put the bumper on, paint is peeling off of it, which isn't a big deal. I'd rather have peeling paint than a floppy bumper that's held on with a vacuum cord. I still have my Super Pad strapped on, you know, just to signify I love Super Nintendo. I couldn't tie it off right and still have Einstein. Joe. And then I found this in the wrecking yard in the ground, and I took it. Found some old glue. I guess it's old because it's really hard to squeeze out. This is amazing goop. And let me show you how bad it is to squeeze out. Look at this. Ow! Freaking! I cut myself with the backside of a goop. Man, that freaking hurt. Look at this. I even ripped it trying to squeeze it out, and it's like sticky tack. It's just like a big glue booger. But look at that. So I don't know if it's so good, but apparently it works. In fact, I'm gonna glue my wound shut if I can. Hope it doesn't give me cancer. That's just a thing. It doesn't like stay put. You have to like push, and I don't know. It's weird. If it doesn't work, I'll find some better stuff. But I thought I was gonna try it because I found it in the garage. Whatever. Look, there's the hole that. Geez. Worse than blister packs. And so yeah, there's the bumper. And I found this in a wrecking yard, and Hank's Rangers, are watching this, hopefully you are. Yeah, I found the Oldsmobile. I thought they scrapped it or got rid of it or whatever at the wrecking yard, and I found it. And I guess the longer it sat in the sun, the more it vaporized the glue underneath it, and I peeled it off in one piece. You can see where I started to peel it, and it came off in one piece. I stuck it on my next thing I'll show you, and yeah, it is what it is. Awesome. Found this on a Dodge Stratus, I think, or whatever other similar car could have been from Chrysler. Concord maybe. It's a biohazard. The silver paint's starting to wear off, but whatever. And right here, 4x4, because what was underneath it was peeling off, looked like crap, and now it looks way better. Like, I think Subaru should have had a badging like this, you know, but they didn't. It was just decal, and it wore off. And now it's, you know, stuck on 4x4, and it's really shiny. It gleams, and I don't know if it's 100% straight, flat, whatever, but maybe if it's not, it's a lot better than what it was. Next, we got these hydraulics. They're better than the ones that were on it already. Took them off the parts car out back. I thought those were already taken off of them, but even if they were, they're better than what I had. Certain days this thing would not stay up, but now that I feel it, feels like This one's not that great. I don't know. I still might have to get the ones from the wrecking yard. Whatever, it works for now. Then I got this at the wrecking yard. This is a great find. I still have to get the corner piece off the car out back. But pull this out, clip it right there. Right there. Freaking, this is hard with only one hand. There. Now when I drive around and park my car out in the parking lot, people won't be able to see what I have underneath there. They'll probably think I'm, you know, some old woman with a station wagon, came back with groceries and doesn't want my ice cream to melt. But, you know, it hides your stuff. That's the one thing I'll give to sedans. With sedans, you can't see under the trunk. But with wagons, it's exposed. And I don't know what's with these old Subarus, but it seems like very, very few of the wagons came with this pull cover. I've only seen like 2 or 3 tops. And when I saw this at the wrecking yard, I'm like, I gotta have it. And when I saw it the first time, I didn't really have that much money, so I thought, okay, I'll be back. That was before I had a stereo system. Now I got a stereo system. So I'll demo that next. I paid 20, I think it was 20 bucks to my friend to install the stereo. He gave me this amp and that box right there, and he installed it. Still paying it off. And yeah, I'll demo that right now. I demoed it before, but that was with this amp. This one's a lot weaker. I mean, look at this Baja compared to this Power Logic acoustic Power Logic. This is 360 max, which means nothing. 700 watts per channel. There's 2 channels, so it's about 140 watts total, not 360. And yeah, I have a lot of crap. Less than I used to, though. But now I will demo my stereo. I think I've showed everything else that's been fixed up. Yeah, I think so. So, without further ado, I'm talking way too much in this video. Let's get with the stereo. There we go. Alright, so it's enough of me showing off my car, and my glue came off my wound. Comment, subscribe, and I don't know, the end. Bye.